Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden and you're not. Welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It is Thursday, August 8th, 2013 at 12:19 hours. We're gonna do viewer mail real quick. So, I have a plan and I need everybody's help. It's fun and easy. I have surgery this afternoon in about 2 hours. Primarily today is going to be a Batman blog. I will have a lot of time to edit video, but I won't have a lot of time to be on camera. I won't be able, because I'll be drooling and bleeding and it'll be bad. So what we're going to do today is Batman will be the home base for the camera, but I want all of you to take the blog camera throughout the day and blog something interesting about the lab. Tell them about you, tell them who you are, what you do, and got it? Batman will teach you how to use the camera because you'll all forget the next 30 seconds, but the fundamental of it is on top there is the power button, you turn it on and it gets erect. When it gets erect, there's a little red button on the back right here. The little red button. You press the red button and it records. On top of the camera are the microphones, so don't hold the camera like that. It's bad. You want to hold it from the sides. Cool? Cool. That's the project. Let's do viewer mail. Here's a camera. They're so excited. Look at how thrilled they are to be on the blog. They're so excited. That's the most terrifying shit in the history of the internet.
Can't even see it.
That's why I don't smile very often.
That's a good plan. In fact, I think we should do everything we can to prevent him from smiling whenever possible. Batman, I think you should start every day by kicking him in the dick. Alright, we got viewer mail. Oh, here, I gotta do it official.
Put it in the damn mailbox.
It's supposed to. I don't know why it isn't in the mailbox.
Because someone obviously doesn't know how we do viewer mail.
These things are awesome, by the way.
What
They're
are
midget gems.
Midget gems.
Midget gems.
Isn't that technically gems?
No, they're gums.
Oh, okay.
See, they're lime flavored gums because they're gumdrops.
Okay.
They call them gems.
All right.
But they're English, so they're midget gems. All right, let's do viewer mail. IRC doesn't even know I'm here. All right, so here's viewer mail for the day, 12:21 hours. First box from Mike Gorski and David Bernard. It's Radar's Day. We're abusing that dog. How old is that newspaper? It's one of those weird things they do when people send things in. In their packet newspaper, I always look and see how old the paper is. June 3rd, 1990. It's a 1990 newspaper.
I was 1 month old.
That's, I'm not gonna throw that away. Bubble wrap I'll throw away. What are these? Ooh.
They're more of the
They're tungsten.
tungsten bits.
They're 95% tungsten, 1.5% iron, and 3.5% nickel.
Neat.
Those are good electrodes. I'm using that. Thank you, sir. There's a packing slip here.
I wonder if we can get them about the size of that fit a ring, maybe.
Huh?
We can start making tungsten rings.
I do want to do that. Machining tungsten? Not fun. Alright, what's this? 2 viewer mail. Thank you for your printing.
Or foreign candy.
At first I thought...
Oh.
At first, I thought it was Legos.
Because you heard the rattling.
Oh, I heard the rattling. I think
Right.
it's Legos. No.
It's weenie ling weenie.
Everybody's a comedian.
Yay!
I know what this is.
Do we technically have to blur that out?
Alright! No, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's dick pasta. It's sent by a dickhead. I know exactly who sent it. He gave me a warning on IRC. Dick. Alright. So, a couple days ago I did a challenge on the blog of could you guess what the other thing was that I was ordering. Look at this. It's 5 pounds of marketing for shit I don't need.
20 ways to please your man.
No, it's
Oh, okay.
and not like, you know, toothpaste. But nobody got it. A couple people got really close, but nobody exactly got it. This was the other part of what I ordered. It's dry socket paste, which is pretty amazing stuff.
I'm pretty sure I remember what you use that for.
Well, if you get a dry socket, and we'll take a minute and talk about what a dry socket is, but if you get a dry socket, this stuff, oh Jesus, is worth its weight in gold. Very distinctive smell. You think Vegemite has a funk to it, you ought to smell this. Now, come here a minute and I'll teach you about what a dry socket is. This is kind of cool. We'll go to the whiteboard.
Whiteboard.
Well, we'll go to the mirror wall.
Oh,
I
yeah.
need a marker right over here. Okay, do we have red? We have red. We have red, green, and black. Okay, here's how this works. Alright, here's how this works. This is your tooth socket, okay? And here's your gum line up here. Okay? And you have your tooth. Okay, there's your tooth. Now when they take the tooth out, now your gum line floats just above the bone. There's only a tiny little bit of space. So this is all down in the bone. And you have a big, deep hole in the bone. It's impressive. It's kind of cool. And this is the socket where your tooth lives. And when they take the tooth out, there's two possibilities for what can happen. Possibility one, forms a scab across the top. And this is just like if you peel your arm, you cut your arm and you get a scab. It forms, you know, fibrous tissue comes in and there's platelets and all kinds of magic and it's just neat. And this builds a clot and this fills up with blood and all kinds of happy little platelets and stuff, and this heals. And it heals pretty much all at once. Okay, the whole thing just heals from like the top down and it's happy. But you gotta have the skin, like on your pudding. You get the tough skin on top and it heals. And this is what's supposed to happen, and this is awesome, and this is good. This is what you want. This doesn't hurt. Okay, you have the initial trauma, a little bit of swelling from pulling a tooth out and all that, but it's done in a few hours and you're fine and you're good and it's happy. And this is what you want, this is where you want to be. This doesn't always happen because of a lot of different factors. If you smoke cigarettes, if you have dentures, you have a problem. What you do is, first off, for the day or two after you get your tooth pulled, don't smoke a cigarette. Yeah, right, that's going to happen. But that's what your dentist is going to tell you. Nobody does it, but that's what you should do. You want to not use a straw. You want to not do anything that puts a vacuum on your mouth. And if you have dentures, it's quite common, and it's a habit, to suck on your mouth because you want to suck your dentures to the roof of your mouth because they're held in place by a vacuum. So if you're doing that, and this is a habit, what can happen is you pop that off. You pop that scab off, and you'll suck the hole out, and you just, it's like, ugh, and you spit it, because it's blood and drainage and all kinds of stuff. Because the scab doesn't form instantly. The scab takes a little while, because there's going to be some drainage and some blood, but it'll happen. So here's the bad possibility. If you get rid of that scab, you're not going to make another one. This now admits air down into the hole, and this is bone, and it's sensitive. It's really, really sensitive. And there's a lot of nerves and things down here, and it will suck. Because now, the socket isn't filled. The socket is empty because there's no scab holding it in. So this is a dry socket or a dry hole. So what will happen is, this will heal, and it takes much more time. But this will heal, and it'll be fine. You'll live, but it's going to heal by forming a skin like this. And it's going to heal a little bit at a time, and it's going to build its way up, and it's going to grow, and it's going to grow, and eventually it'll look like that. And you'll be fine in a week or two. Yeah. So it sucks really bad. So here's what you do. Because since it takes so much longer to build this skin, you have to have something to protect this, to keep this full, to give this the opportunity to exist. And while that's happening, if you for any reason blow out your socket, now understand, from here to here could be the better part of an inch. Teeth have really long roots for some people. I do. My teeth have roots that are between 3/4 and an inch long. They're pretty deep. And that's not like freak show long. That's just a little long. So what you do is you pack this with something that is clean, preferably sterile, safe, antibiotic, and somewhat analgesic. You want it to help the pain stop. You want to not have all the cold air and stimuli happening to, because this is an area where you've had a tooth since you were a kid. Nothing happens here. You don't want things to happen. It's bad. It's gonna suck. It doesn't want any stimulation. It wants to be left the hell alone. So what you do is you take dry socket paste and you take dissolving surgical foam, Surgifoam, and you coat the Surgifoam in the dry socket paste. Now here's the part, I want you to get this visual. Here's the part that's gonna bother you. You take a little tiny piece of Surgifoam, really tiny, a couple millimeters, and you dip it in the socket paste. And using a sterile instrument, you put it in a hole and pack it gently to the bottom of the hole. Just take a moment. Now, I want you to realize this is a hole in your jawbone. And you take the Surgifoam and you pack it in little pieces. Actually, it's usually like 2 or 3 pieces, but you pack that in down here. And you're building that up and you're helping that build and heal. And it's still gonna ooze, that's why we're using green. There's still gonna be like some drainage, like maybe you got some old infection down here around the tooth that there's just a little bit left. It's gonna ooze out, and there's gonna be a little blood coming out. Gotta have some blood ooze, okay? And it tastes great. And then there's the taste of the Surgifoam, which is awesome. It's quite lovely. I wish we could have scratch and sniff on your monitor right now, but I gotta tell you, it smells worse than it looks. And it looks like baby shit. So there you go. So that's dry socket paste and what it's for. Now this stuff, this little jar here, cost me over 60 bucks because a dentist would usually buy this. This is not the kind of thing you should have at home, because if you just learned about this from my video explaining it, you don't know enough to do this safely. Don't. It ends bad. Do not attempt home dental work. That's just stupid as hell. But that little bottle costs 60 bucks. And you know why that little bottle costs 60 bucks? Because when you need it, if you experience the joy that is a dry socket, I will tell you they could charge 3 times that. And my broke ass would pay it. Because that hurts like heartbreak. It sucks. Makes sad puppy. Sad puppy. So that's what's up today. I got my dry socket paste. We did viewer mail. Hi. Nomni's gonna take care of me today because she's a good dog. So you guys have fun. We're gonna go to the quarter commercial, and you should buy a quarter because we're trying to raise money to get Doogie's butt to Michigan. Yes, Doogie's coming, and he's bringing Pepper. Pepper is Doogie's dog. I haven't met Pepper yet, but Omni's excited. Yes, you'll have a friend. So get a quarter, and today is the Batblog with lots of special guests. You're gonna get to meet a lot of the people around the lab, and after my surgery, I will come back and sit there drooling and bleeding, praying to not get a dry socket, and I will edit all of this, and you guys enjoy the show. Have fun. Grace and fucking poise!
Well, my hand locked up from a whole...
5 seconds! You're not even 5 seconds into the fucking video and you drop the camera.
My hand locked up from pointing like that for 20...
It's all going to hell.
20
There's
goddamn minutes of you going...
No hope.
I was
I'm
like...
teaching science,
I was
man.
about to fall asleep with your...
Fall asleep? You were making
my
twitchy
wrist
face.
did. My
you were
wrist...
making twitchy face of like, oh, just picture that. Sticking a metal implement down
God.
into your jawbone, down into a fresh hole.
Switch hands.
Where it's down in the nerves and the blood and the pain.
Oh, it fell asleep on me.
Right.
This is the one I also twisted the other day.
Try not to drop
At
the
least
camera
I didn't break it. Okay, I still haven't broken.
Yeah, it's good landing.
Good landing.
You should show them what you're working on.
What am I working? I was working on... I don't even remember what I was working on. I was bolting down the buffer. That's what I was doing. Bolting down the buffer. We're gonna bolt down the buffer. Yeehaw! I want to bet with Mike. Tell him about our bet, Mike.
It wasn't a bet. We just you suggested it might be faster, and it turned out that was the case.
Yeah. Which it was faster to cut the metal this way in the bandsaw instead of that way. Because I'm right. I'm always right. Totally. More as it happens, maybe. Let's try this without not dropping the camera this time. More fun. I'm just starting to mask the windows. We're going to do this in some yellow trim to go with, you know, the safety theme. Eventually there'll be a yellow stripe with the black slashes for the safety theme tape and all that jazz. But starting with that, that's the fun. Yay. I'm going to see if I can start passing the camera around now to the video team, so we'll see how this goes.
Here at the Geek Group, we've invented a new fundraising strategy. You can now purchase impressively tiny coins we've compressed using high-energy magnetism. We induce a current pulse of 100,000 amps into a copper wire coiled around a golden dollar, dime, or quarter, producing very powerful opposing magnetic fields that compress a quarter to the diameter of a dime, which you then receive in a lovely commemorative package along with the satisfaction that can only come from helping the Geek Group build our endowment, which in turn will allow us to put membership fees, donations, and sponsorships towards furthering the organization rather than just maintaining it. Carry a lightning bolt in your pocket, available at thegeekgroup.org.
So Batman walked up to me and he said I was voluntold. So I'm really not sure what to talk about here. I'm a student at Ferris, and I've been working here as an intern for the last couple of months. And hey, look, it's Chris.
Hi.
And it's Omni the Wonder Dog.
What you working at?
Trying to overcome fear of talking on your blog.
Oh. Let me know when you figure that out. You can teach me how to do it.
Okay. For the most part, I'm stuck on the Athenia logo. Anyway. I've been a student at Ferris for the last 2 years, and I have another couple of semesters to go, and then I'm going to get my bachelor's degree in 3D animation. Technically, it's digital animation and game design. To graduate, one of the things you have to do is get an internship. So that's why I'm here, helping these awesome guys out, making logos and getting cool stuff for my resume. And also working with Omni the Wonder Dog, which is pretty cool.
This is James, and he's dumb.
Hello, Geek Group. My name is James O'Brien.
You had to think about that.
I started as an intern here in May, and they have me doing a lot of 3D modeling and animation, and they're all mocking me right now. But I really enjoy working with the people here. Steve and Elizabeth are very nice, and Chris is too.
You call Chris nice?
Yeah.
Fucking liar.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's about it.
He's high on life.
Hey there, I'm Max, and I'm another intern, although some people seem to contest that. And I've been here a little bit longer than the other guys because I'm not here for college credit or anything, which also means I didn't know anything about video before I showed up, so I get some of the simpler projects.
So we're back to me. Yeah. I just got done with all the masking around the windows and the door, because everything you see white is going to be yellow. And I just got done with this one here, and I gotta paint where it's all gray. I gotta paint it white, or else it'll show up as a dark spot in the yellow. So I'm gonna do that, and by the time I'm done with that, this one should be yellow, or ready to be painted yellow. And once I paint this one, I can put my desk back there, and I'll be much happier. Because I've been listening to Pandora all day on my phone. That sucks. I wanted to listen on my computer, which, you know, my desk is just kind of just chilling there. And fun stuff's, yeah. Let's go bug Mike real quick. Let's see what he's up to.
You're flying there, man.
So you're making lids?
Yeah, trying to.
Trying to?
Yeah. I'm doing it. Doing hell of
Oh, you got one box that's just about done, don't you? Somewhere?
No, that was just a setup box.
Oh, prototype kind of thing?
Yeah. My clamps were too shitty, so.
Whoa, way to make shitty clamps, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta love it. Coolant on an open mill. Makes one hell of a
I just
mess.
cut on the 2-inch base mill.
Oh, I bet that made.
That's it.
I bet that made a grand mess.
Sprinkler.
Oh yeah, it's all dripping from the tool holder and everything. Wow, it's just everywhere. It's just everywhere. This is why they don't really make open mills like this anymore. Because usually they all come standard with coolant, and yeah, it's a mess. Coolant is messy. Can't wait for the new ones. That's pretty much what's been going on. Boden actually just came back from his surgery, and he's mildly entertaining. I made fun of him a little bit, and he may have pulled his gun on me. No. But yeah, more as it happens. Maybe, I don't know. You might see some yellow on that window. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, bye. Back. Maybe, sort of. No. I just wanted to show you, boom, first coat of yellow. It's so pretty. Looks way better in the video than it does in real life. Look really close, it's only the first coat. And it needs about 2 more. But I'm starting over here now, and hopefully by the time I'm done with that guy and that window, this should be dry enough for me to do the next coat, and then just keep repeating the circle if my timing's right. That's why I'm kind of also doing the video, because it helps burn some time, I guess. Not a whole lot, because there's not a whole lot going on. I mean, Mike's still doing his little box thing, and yeah. Oh well. Anyway, you'll probably see me again when I'm done with it, even though, you know, it's not really all that exciting. I'm literally watching paint dry, I guess, but whatever. I would love to show you, you know, paint with the camera going at the same time, but it's hard to hold both the paint and the camera. We'll see how long it takes him to notice the little dab of yellow I got on his camera. But, yeah, more as it happens, maybe. I don't know, I guess. Why not? Sure. So I just messed up with the camera. I pushed the power button instead of pushing the red button again. So I just did this whole neat thing, and I just totally fucked it up. And now I gotta do it all over again. I got the first coat of yellow on this window and the door frame. First coat looks really good in video, but crappy in real life because it's only DOS first coat. Starting over here. And there's Moose. What you think of the yellow?
It looks really good.
It does. I'm excited. And hopefully when I'm done with that window and that window, this one should be dry enough to put the next coat. So on. I'll just keep going in a big circle. Maybe I'll get dizzy.
So where are you putting the stripes?
The stripes will be something like the wood shop. It'll go around the room.
Okay, so not on the window.
Not on the windows. No, that's a little
So I
difficult.
found this tape that is pre-made
Okay.
in safety stripes,
Right, I've seen that, but it's really expensive. But if someone...
but it's reusable.
Oh, well, that's
So
neat.
Just be careful as you go from one to the other.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's the pre...
It's like a stencil.
I see what you're saying. Okay, I thought you meant like the pre... Because I've seen like the caution tape.
Oh, no,
Tape,
no,
that's...
no.
Okay, but it's a stencil tape. Cool. So that'll be awesome.
It'll be easy.
Is that something you and Amy will be doing? Because you two got the steadiest hands for painting. Or
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure it's
'Cause-
the best we can.
Yeah.
If you do the yellow part,
Okay, I should be able to do the
we will
yellow
take
part.
care of the black stripe part.
Okay, and I'm in rare form today because usually I'm not focused enough to paint at all, and I'm doing fantastic. Like I even did some touch-up painting around the room without any kind of like masking. It's fantastic looking. But more as it happens, maybe, I guess. Why not? Push the button.
There'll be more.
There'll be more, I'm sure.
Bad things happen. I'm not
So we're here with Amy.
making mistakes.
Amy showed up and she has taken over painting because my arm is sore. I got the second coat around this window and I got first coat, and I started the yellow stripe back here. Amy had showed up while I was painting, finishing up the other window. So I had her mask for the yellow stripe that'll have the black stripes. And my arm is just, ow. I've been painting for 5.5 hours straight. So, I know, it's so hard being me. And I know you do that on like a regular basis. Your arm is probably just like, raw. No, it's actually pretty, anyway.
It's pretty squishy. I used to have raw arms.
Anyway.
When I started coming here and I stopped going to the gym. See, this is what
Oh, you're gonna blame, whatever. Don't paint my Ethernet cables, por favor.
I'm trying not to.
But,
Is
so
this
she's...
protective or not?
I have the cardboard there. So she's gonna get hopefully a good first coat all the way around the room. I bet that's fun to watch. Whee! No, and a second coat on that window, another one. Hoping to get a third coat on this window, then I can put my desk back. And then we won't have to move it to paint, which will be fantastic. That's pretty much... I had some volunteers come in and we started painting up top around the hallway here, and we're gonna get this all finished up, and this needs to be all retiled and re-edged, so we'll make it pretty, and we'll get the nice fit. See, those are the old lights that we have. They're kind of jank and they're the bigger bulbs versus the nice sexy daylight deluxe ones or whatever brand, color, tone they use, whatever blah. But yeah, that's pretty much what's all happened today. We'll see how long it takes for Chris to notice the yellow dot or two on his camera from my painting. But other than that, yeah, it's just Mike's just been doing his thing. So that's pretty much been it for today. I don't know, he might add his own closer with him going all like no, he's gonna kill me. That's pretty much it for the Batblog. It's just about 6 o'clock. I'm gonna go get some dinner and do a show with Bill tonight. We're not really doing a radio show, we just play video games and we make fun of the video games as we play them. So, like a regular night, just with microphones and people can hear us. So, that's been today. I hope you enjoyed the Batblog. I know people love them, or supposedly, I don't know, that's what I keep hearing. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
I learned how to run a machine shop.
Set up an enterprise level server.
Program 9-foot robots.
Make lightning!
Edit video.
I'm building a radio station.
Light bulb terrarium.
A high-performance electric car.
I'm a CNC geek.
Computer geek.
Robot geek.
Physics geek.
AV geek.
I'm a radio geek.
Craft geek.
Car buff.
No matter what kind of geek you are, we've got a place for you here at the Geek Group. Come join us. We build awesome.